And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, his impact on the glass is drifting downward. You know, sometimes as a player, your focus shifts. You redirect your energy toward other phases of the game. And that could be what's happening here. But obviously, it's a bit of a concern going forward. Now, Golden State's starting five. Drew is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Cunningham. And it's MP in at the shooting guard. And for Sacramento, they've got R.J. Barrett. Finley out there with Walker. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Mills in at the point. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this trade, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Here's Mills, following the score by Golden State. Pass to Finley, out to Barrett. Mills looking it over. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Cunningham dishes it to Hardaway. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Cunningham outside. 4 on the shot clock. Good work there as it goes.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Now here's Mills, covered by Cunningham. Here's Finley. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. They set the pick inside, stolen by Walker. Here's the break. Will it go? That one off the back iron and out.
That was their 4th straight miss to start this game. Not ideal.
Hardaway passes to Wembanyama. Barrett against MP. It's good.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Kings. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And I think for Golden State, they've got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed, and their losing streak continues to grow as a result.
Now here's Mills. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. 6 to shoot. Barrett kicks to Finley. Here's Wallace. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him. Carter, he's checked in for the Kings. Here's MP. Just coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Floats it up to Wembanyama. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Pass to Mills. And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Walker.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Well, you need to have a short-term memory. You can't worry about the shots that didn't go in.
Now, here's MP. McDaniels outside. 5 on the clock. Back to MP. Offline with his 3. And Walker's got the ball here for the Kings. Trailing by 10. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
They just committed too many mistakes. It was impossible to overcome.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Outside, Barrett. Pass to Mills. Down low. Walker trying to free himself up.
No way, says Wembanyama. Not on my block.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
MP deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by Carter. On the wing, Walker. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Walker's got his second basket of the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
It's Cunningham with the drive. Hardaway against Carter. Hardaway dishes to Cunningham. The 3. Walker with the rebound. The Kings trail by 10. Carter, the pass to Finley. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Greg, not many games remain in the season, and the posturing beginning for these teams as they jostle for postseason positioning.
You know, this is the time to give full effort and to really communicate. When the pressure rises, teams can either gel together or fall apart.
And it's Carter missing.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the 76ers played some superb basketball. He had 46 points, and he was dealing assists all around. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep growing here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Shot clock at 2, and Barrett gets it to go.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Trains the 19-footer. Hardaway has got his third basket of the night right there.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And finished off by Walker.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
Now here is Hardaway. He's got 6. Back to Cunningham. to Hardaway. Launches it. Sacramento grabs the miss. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
Now here's Hardaway. Cunningham outside. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, if MP gets even a crack of daylight, he will make you pay like he did there.
And it's the Kings with the ball. 6-point game. Now here's Mills. No scoring in this one. Here's the teardrop. And Cunningham with the block. And Mills kicks to Carter. Walker, bounce pass. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Shoots the three. And it's Carter missing. Warriors leading by 6. It's Hardaway with the drive. Wembanyama finds MP. Back to Wembanyama. No good on the three. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Barrett gets it to go.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Warriors, number 1.
And over the last 10 games, they have done a great job at getting the shots they want and shooting a high percentage.
Here's Strother, defended by Carter. Sabonis' screen on Carter. And stolen by Siakam. To the paint, here's Alvarez. Can't hit that one. Nice defense from Kuminga. Takes a step back. Farmer. It's stolen by Carter. And now Sacramento on the break. And a wide open look for Walker. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
1:25 left to play here in the first. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Bucket is good. And the Warriors lead by 4.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Sabonis with the steal. Over to the left wing. Pass to Strother. To the middle. Sabonis gets the bucket. Sabonis has got his second bucket tonight.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Walker with his screen for Carter. 6 3-pointers off the mark.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Pass to Farmer. Off target from 3-point range. The Kings trail by 6. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Siakam the bounce pass. And Mills kicks to Carter. Walker with his screen for Carter. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 5. Mills, that's a 2-pointer. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Down low, here's Kuminga. Lays it up off the glass. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Warriors lead by 8. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And thanks again for tuning in. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Wembanyama's out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Cade Cunningham. Then it's Jones. And it's MP in at the 2 guard. Here's Walker. Warriors with the rebound. And it seems unthinkable at this point, but they've won 26 games in a row.
Well, this winning streak is absolutely incredible, and it's been interesting to see the number of different ways they can beat you. They go on big scoring runs, they've got great ball pressure and rim protection, or some nights they just shoot you out of the building with their three-point shooting. What a team to watch.
Now, Siakam, following the three-point attempt by MP. Here's Carter, and Cunningham with the block.
Oh, great anticipation by Cunningham, managing to get his hand on that shot.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Golden State. They've held a 12-point lead early. Hardaway passes to Cunningham. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. Cunningham's got his second basket.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
And here are the Warriors now. Sacramento making their last shot. Good on the bucket.
Oh, nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense.
Now, here's Walker. Last game out, he had 14. Here's Saroff, covered by MP. Shot clock at 6. Walker with his screen for Carter. 11 feet away, and again it's Sacramento converting. Warriors leading by 5. Outside Hardaway. To the right side. Here's Wembanyama. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
Timeout called by the Kings. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Siakam outside. Pass to Walker. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. Out to the right wing. Here's Wallace. Clock at 6. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 5 points in the basket from Mills.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Cunningham dishes it to MP. MP rattling the rim.
No wasted motion from MP. Gets the space he needs and drains it.
Kings have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Siakam, a screen on Cunningham. And Siakam throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
A big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
And Walker kicks to Mills. Got 3 off the mark. Warriors leading by 7. Cunningham passes to Hardaway. Stolen away. Now we'll hear from Allie Laporte, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Back to you, Kevin.
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks. And here are the Kings now, following the miss by MP. 6 to shoot. Wallace with the screen on Cunningham. Here's Mills, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Warriors have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. There's the pick. Hardaway passes to Drew. Misses the layup.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And the Kings making a change here. Finley's checked in. Harper, he's checked in for the Warriors. Al Finley. 20 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And don't forget about his work on the boards. He was doing the dirty work as well.
Now Hardaway following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam and stolen by Wallace. Here's Finley. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Finley's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
MP finds Jones. Back to Hardaway. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 6. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Up top, Walker. Defended by Jones. Here's Siakam. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. MP powers through the contact inside.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
And the shot goes in. Finley's got 7.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Cunningham kicks to Hardaway. Here comes it. Oh, he would not be denied.
What a burst. Now put that one in the museum behind some glass. That is creativity, folks.
And it's Mills with the ball for Sacramento. Trailing by 2. Wallace looking for an opening. Outside, Walker. To the inside. Wallace inside. MP's there. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. The Warriors have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter. Well above the 50% mark from the field. Here's Cunningham. And it's denied. They retain possession. And a wide open look for MP. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Macy, he's checked in for Walker. Wallace against MP. Pass to Drew. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Out of the pick and roll, MP able to read and react.
The Kings trail by 5. Siakam outside. Now Wallace. Covered by MP. Mills, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by MP. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the 76ers. To the paint, here's Harper. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Hardaway has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Mills dishes to Wallace. Here's Mills. He's got 7. Here's Finley. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Finley's got 9.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
They set the pick. Hardaway passes to Drew. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And a brick wall creating that space for the easy score.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And some changes here for the Kings. Walker's checked in for Siakam. R.J. Barrett comes in for Macy. And Saraf's subbed in for Cason Wallace. The Warriors also with a sub. Zawan's checked in. The Kings trail by 8. 122 left to play here in the half. Barrett against McDaniel. Barrett, no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. MP outside. McDaniel's on the wing. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Salon, no good. That's to Mills. Here's Saraf, covered by MP. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of the game. Barrett against McDaniel. Shot clock at 3. Here's Mills. On the high post, he drills it. Mills has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Palmer passes to Sabonis. Over Finley. Finley with the rebound. Finley's got his 4th rebound in this one. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome, everybody. Let's jump right in with a look at the Players of the Week. Some great choices for the award this week, don't you think?
Yeah, I think if you win 4 Player of the Week awards, you should be able to trade them in for a Player of the Month award.
This is not a carnival, Shaq. You can't trade up for bigger prizes.
Why not, Ernie? I mean, you can win stuff for making hoops at a carnival, and it's even harder there. But why you can't do it? And the rim is bent there.
Well, I guess you can't argue with that kind of logic, if that's logic. And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for Golden State.
Got to give it up for their second unit, leaping off that bench, going out there playing like starters.
Roster depth, a key factor for them here. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for Sacramento. 6-point game. We've got Wallace. Barrett is out there with Jarris Walker. Then there's Finley. And it's Mills in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Now, here's McDaniel. Hasn't made one yet. Drew misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Barrett, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
You know, Tim, we see a lot of talented wings in this NBA. Where does R.J. Barrett separate himself?
Well, he's very difficult when he puts it on the deck, Kevin. He's got some moves, and he's got an array of finishes, both the layup package, or he can pound it on your head.
Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before, for sure.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
What an impressive performance by MP. He's consistently finding ways to break down this defense.
And here's Mills. 9 points in the game so far. Finley the pass to Mills. Cunningham with some nice D. The drive by MP. Yep, that one goes in there. And it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Wallace outside. Pass to Barrett. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
And have to admire how hard Barrett goes. This kind of assertiveness is what makes defenders feel uneasy.
Good on the second free throw. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. On the wing, MP. Barrett covering. Out to the wing. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from Bianca.
Wallace with the screen on Cunningham. Pass to Wallace. Here's Walker. Inside. And rejection by McDaniel.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Now here's Mills. He's got 9. Barrett finds Walker. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Barrett, no good.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Now here's Mills, covered by Cunningham. Mills with it, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's MP, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, that's the tenacity you have to have inside. MP knew it would be physical.
The Warriors have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Throw good, MP.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
And the Kings making a change here. Carter's checked in, and then for Golden State, Kuminga comes in for Drew, and Jones subbed in for McDaniel. And both free throws good for MP. The Kings trail by 12. Now here's Mills. He's got 9. Here's Finley. No good again that time.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Yep, it counts.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Now here's Mills. There's the screen. Right side, Barrett. Carter outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And how about we check the numbers for MP?
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Johnson, he's checked in for Cade Cunningham. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. No good with the triple. And it's Mills with the ball for the Kings. They trail by 14. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Now here's Hardaway. 24 points for him. It's stolen by Carter. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Mills. And the rejection by MP. Johnson kicks to MP. Wembanyama, a screen on Carter. Victor Wembanyama.
Rolling off the pick, ready to do some damage. Wembanyama.
The Kings trail by 14. Mills passes to Finley. And here's Walker. Now Mills. 11 points in the game. Carter outside. Second shot opportunity, and Finley gets it to go. Finley's got 4 this quarter.
Well, that's just a mistake on defense. No one got a body on it.
Pass to MP. Back to Wembanyama. Here's MP, defended by Carter. Just 5 on the clock. On the top of the key, again, Golden State.
Oh, he's just a natural scorer. That time, MP going to the jump shot.
Sacramento's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Carter outside. Back to Mills. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Floats it up for Kuminga. Oh, that's offensive interference. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
The Kings trail by 14. Here's Mills. 11 points in the game. Carter with the screen. Barrett with the bounce pass. And Finley gets it to go. Warriors leading by 12. MP outside. Johnson dishes to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Johnson. Hardaway sets a screen for Johnson. And the 3 off target.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And here's Mills to the inside. Here's Finley. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Finley's got 8 here in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Carter against MP. And MP throws it down.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
The Kings trail by 12. Down low. And Finley gets it to go. Finley's got 10 points here in the second half.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
MP outside. Pass to Salon. From downtown, Finley with the rebound. Finley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Mills with it. He's got 11. To the left wing. Here's Finley. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Finley's got 22 points.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
MP gets the job done inside.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Carter outside. Onside, Barrett. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Timeout. What a great find by MP, setting up a teammate with a beautiful look.
Timeout called by the Kings. And here are the teams that have been on fire from the three-point line ever since the All-Star break. The Warriors, number 1.
I mean, they've gotten better at shooting the ball as the season has gone on, and you like their trajectory. I mean, they're in a great offensive groove right now.
Here's Walker. Makes it off the glass. Walker's got 17 now.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
MP, no good. The Kings trail by 9. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now, here's MP. 30 points in the game. Here's Farmer. Back to Hardaway. Over Carter. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 15 points here in the second half.
Such a difficult little in-between shot that MP had no problem with.
Alvarez passes to Carter. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Saraf. Carter with the screen. And a miss there on the triple.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Now here's Hardaway. Here's the screen. And we've reached the end of the third. Warriors ahead, leading by 9. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, he knows it.
Rumino making some changes. Ainley's checked in for Cassell. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Barrett subbed in for Carter. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Drew is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Cunningham. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Pushing it up. Deliver the hammer!
What a finish!
And the serious dunk to finish it off.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. There's a screen. Now Mills. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And that's now 19 points for Victor Wembanyama. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, MP launches himself straight off the drive, turning his speed into some hang time.
The Kings trail by 16. Here's Mills. Pass to Finley. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Wembanyama, a screen on Wallace. And there's Wembanyama on the assist from Hardaway.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
And here's Mills. Out to Barrett. And they come back with a three of their own.
And this is who Barrett is, a competitor, someone who looks to get revenge whenever he can.
Now Cunningham. Here's MP. Let's lose a three. And the Warriors, another three.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Bounce pass Mills. Barrett kicks to Mills. Pass to Finley. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Drew's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Hardaway passes to Wembanyama.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
Well, in a dominant year where we've watched this team battle night in and night out all season long, this will bring their win total to an impressive 69.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
And what a tremendous stint. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
I could watch those. No, they look super cool. There are even vending machines for treats and stuff. I like cats, but I don't usually vacation for them. I've never watched.
Canadian basketball has really been on a rise since the Raptors took home their trophy a few years back.
Makes me wonder if they may be interested in league expansion down the road.
Appreciate you, Bash.
Yeah, that Pacific.
Those kicks, MP.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Christian Braun out there with Ja Morant. Then there's Zach Edey. Then there's Jalen Wells. And it's Kelly in at the power forward spot. And for the Warriors, Cunningham is out there with MP. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Drew in at the 4. These are two teams with a clear identity, Grant. Defense is their backbone.
Oh, B.A., I don't expect to see many easy buckets between these two defenses. They're disciplined, hardworking, and gritty. And, of course, they make you work for everything.
Now here's MP. Pass to Cunningham. Back to MP. Wembanyama, screen on Brown. MP with it, and it's Edey picking him up. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, it's hard to miss Wembanyama with that pass. That's a long target.
Now Brown, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. They double him with Wembanyama. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Memphis with it. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Drew with a rebound. Now the Warriors with it. These guys are unreal. 27 straight victories, which ties the win total of that star-studded Miami Heat team back in 2013.
Look, you're talking about some of the all-time great teams in the history of the NBA to have a win streak of this magnitude. Gonna be fun to see if they can add one more here tonight.
MP, a screen on Edey. Pass to Hardaway. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Outside Wembanyama. Plenty of space. Again, the Warriors score.
Wembanyama letting it go quick.
And here's Morant. Last time, 45 points for him. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
And Cunningham showing his game extends above the rim.
Morant, the pass to Wells. To the inside. Stolen by Wembanyama. To the paint. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. McDaniels, that's good.
I just love the ball movement.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Everyone talks about Jaden McDaniels' defense, and for good reason, Stan.
Well, B.A., one way to get a lot of playing time is to be the best at something. McDaniels is a total lockdown defender on the wing. He can guard anybody.
Here's Wells, and it's off from three-point range. The Warriors lead by 8. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Tonight, it's all about how they deal with the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach said it's simple. We cannot allow Morant to get downhill. That's it. The hard part is actually executing that game plan. Ja has so many moves. He's so quick and relentless. We can't lose track of him even for a moment. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Grizzlies trail by 10. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul. Here's Kelly. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And here's Morant outside.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
McDaniels finds Hardaway. Pass to Drew. Outside McDaniels. He drops it from range. McDaniels got 5 now.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Now here's Brown. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And there's a 3-second violation. With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. The Warriors, number 1.
Well, their offensive efficiency has been incredible. It's why no one wants to play them right now.
The Warriors lead by 13. Now here's Cunningham. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. MP drives in, and MP throws it down.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
So Memphis calls timeout, their first. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. 15-point game. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Brown. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Cunningham against Morant. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, Morant has all the moves to find a way to score in there.
Screen by MP. Wembanyama, screen on Brown. And he lobs it up top. Can't finish the lob.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
I love the effort from MP. Playing defense with passion. Nothing easy on him.
And there's a pick. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. MP's got 8.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Edey up top. Outside Wells. McDaniels with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And here they go. And the basket by Drew. And the Warriors lead by 17.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Brown's shot is good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, that's on the defense there. When you give MP this kind of positioning inside, he's going to slam it.
Grizzlies trail by 16. Morant looking around. Pass to Kelly. His first shot attempt. Gets rebounded by Golden State.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's MP. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Oh, stolen by Morant. Brown passes to Wells. Back to Brown. Beyond the arc. Good D by Hardaway. The Warriors lead by 16. Outside McDaniels. Outside Hardaway. Back to Daniels. Down low. Here's Drew. Soft touch off the glass.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Grizzlies trail by 18. Morant with it. And his scoring average of 31.5 points a game is fantastic. Brown against MP. Brown passes to Wells. Back to Brown. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
A line change here for Memphis. Now here's McDaniels. 5 points in the game. Farmer, the pass to Drew. Here's Strawther. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Levens. Off target from outside. The Warriors lead by 18. Here's Drew. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Grizzlies trail by 21. Timeout call, Memphis.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Warriors on D. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Pass to Higgins. Outside Eason. Now here's Washington. 4 on the clock. Will it go? Caver, no good. The Warriors lead by 21. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Caver. Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Putting that length and athleticism to use. Jackson rises up.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Washington, the Warriors pull it in. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Here's Higgins. Pass to Washington. Oh, he tries a three. Not going to go that time. Here's Drew. Over Washington. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the night. That one's off. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Wells is checked in. No good on the second free throw. The Warriors lead by 23. Pass to Farmer. To the left side wing. Here's Strawther. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Washington grabs the miss. And here's Memphis. Out to the wing. Oh, got a piece of it. To the middle. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Five ticks left to play in the first quarter. Here's Farmer. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Boy, for the Warriors, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
They've got MP, Domantas Sabonis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Cade Cunningham, and it's Salon in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Kings played some superb basketball. He ended up with 37 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Allie, great info there. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And Kuminga throws it down.
If the play doesn't open up his shot, then trust MP to give it away.
Here's Wells. Yet to see a basket. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. And the dunk by Jackson.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. I think many would say Jaren Jackson Jr. has an incredibly complete game, Coach.
Yeah, offense, defense, no room for complaints, B.A. Rebounding, he has the tools to dominate, but the numbers are still coming around.
And so it's Memphis with it after the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. From 7 feet away, and the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Washington's got his second basket. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand.
Oh, my goodness. MP tried to bring the house down.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Eason. Back to Wells. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Caver, the pass to Eason. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Caver. And here's Eason. Outside Wells. 4-3. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Jackson drawing the double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Now Hardaway. He had 37 points in the win against Sacramento. Washington grabs the miss. Eason inside. Defended by Hardaway. It's Eason with the jam.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 16. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, excellent find by MP. Passes like this really help team chemistry.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. And here's Wells. No points yet. Jackson outside. Outside Wells. 6 to shoot. Here's Eason. Offline with a 3. The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Here's Hardaway. Washington grabs the miss.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Wells. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Kuminga finds MP. Back to Kuminga. And stolen by Jackson. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. It's stolen by Kuminga. And here comes the break by himself. Oh, MP throws it down.
Yeah, eating up ground in a hurry. MP, well, he's something in transition.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Eason. Outside Wells. Here's Caver. 5 to shoot. Wells, the pass to Jackson. It's deflected.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Sabonis with a screen on Eason. And here's Cunningham outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Eason. Now here's Washington. He's guarded by Sabonis. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Wembanyama's checked in for the Warriors. Jones comes in for Salon. Now here's Edey. Still without a bucket. And stolen by Cunningham. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Outside Morant to halt the run. And the dunk by Edey.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now here's MP. He's got 18. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Cunningham's got 10.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Morant. Outside Brown. Kelly, the pass to Wells. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Brown. And it falls all over the rim and in. Brown's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Here's Hardaway. And he goes big. The dunk right over Ja Morant.
Yeah, I love how aggressive MP is being right now. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to capitalize.
Now here's Morant. Outside Wells. To the inside. Here's Kelly. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Hardaway's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Morant, the pass to Brown. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Hardaway against Brown. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to MP. Wembanyama, screen on Brown. And he's going for the lob. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, you can see why they involved Wembanyama in the two-man game.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. Now Edey. Tipped away. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Brown. Oh, stolen by Morant. Pass to Wells. Over to the wing. Now here's Morant. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Pulls up. That one a little long. Golden State has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Here's MP. Excellent D there from Morant. The Grizzlies have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second.
Who's watching here? Yo, watch here.
Outside Brown. Back to Morant. Just 5 to shoot.
Who's watching here?
Lets it go from deep. And it's MP with a rebound.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. Kuminga with a screen on Morant. MP way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And stolen by Hardaway. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Jones with the ball, and Wells picks him up defensively. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Eason's checked in for Wells. Pass to Brown. Back to Morant. They still need this. Drew with a rebound. Drew's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Ja Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. PA?
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Brown. He has 7, and it's Edey missing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Cunningham against Morant. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
And this is what's so special about Morant's game. His mobility and his explosiveness.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Cunningham. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Edey. Jones against Brown. And here's Morant. Got a hand on it. And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Well, looking at the Warriors, They're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And switching back to discuss that first half of action, MP having himself a game.
Well, they're running the offense through MP, a guy who just continues to elevate his game, never stops working. This is why he is where he is today.
And that's why his team is where they are after the first half. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
Well, when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Golden State. On the court for the Grizzlies. We've got Jalen Wells. Ja Morant is out there with Christian Brown. Then it's Edey, and it's Kelly in at the 4. Hardaway with it. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Wembanyama barely even has to elevate when he throws it down.
Here's Morant. Down low. Here's Kelly. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Well, Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Here's Morant. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. To the paint. It's tipped. Throws it up high. Edey finds Brown. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
And the basket is good.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Edey. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points.
Oh!
Big finish!
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? We give Morant about an 11 there?
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Golden State has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Cunningham passes to Hardaway. Puts it up from 12. Again, Golden State.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
For Memphis, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Brown passes to Morant. Back to Brown. Out to the right wing. 3-pointer. And Ja Morant with the 3. Morant's got 11.
Well, when the 3 is falling for Morant, it's a bad sign for the defense.
Here's Cunningham. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Morant, the pass to Wells. Edey with a screen on Cunningham. To the middle. And it's Edey missing. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. MP inside. Guarded by Brown. Cunningham passes to Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Wembanyama. The rebound by Edey.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right and you still get a bad result. Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Now here's Hardaway. 28 points for him. Count it.
Well, when MP's got that jumper working, look out.
Moran against Cunningham. Right side, Moran. Pass to Edey. They set the pick. Releases. And it's Morant missing. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. MP way outside. The long distance three is buried. Hardaway's got 33 points.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Here's Morant. Got a piece of it.
Cunningham has great length for his position, and he uses it right there.
Hardaway with a screen on Morant. Cunningham passes to MP. Chalk up 2 there. MP's got 35 in the game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
A shot to stop the run. Fires in the triple. Wells has got 5 points.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Hardaway with a screen on Morant. And here's Cunningham outside. It's rebounded by Memphis.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Cunningham against Morant. And Cunningham pulls it down. Golden State has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
And the Warriors make some changes. Salon, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And Strawther subbed in for McDaniels.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Cunningham passes to Drew. Cunningham on the wing, pounded by Morant. And it's Cunningham missing.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Morant, the pass to Brown. Here's Edey. Hardaway comes with a double. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And it's Morant missing. MP against Brown. Pass to Strawther. Now here's MP. Down low. Here's Salon. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Salon, he's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Puts up a 3. Offensive board. Outside Hardaway. And there's the lob. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Here's Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Washington's checked in for Edey, and Eason subbed in for Brown. Pass to Salon. Here's the pick. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Terrific decision by MP. He looks to feed his uncovered teammates.
Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Morant, the pass to Washington. Now here's Morant. Defense right on him. Outside Eason. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the 3.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't.
Oh, wow!
Oh, my.
Hammer it home!
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Outside Morant. Wells up top. All sorts of time. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one.
Showing good vision. Finds an open teammate out on the perimeter.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And with a big lead, it's easy to take your foot off the gas like they did there.
Memphis making a switch here. And the Grizzlies shooting 40% from the field in this one. Pass to Caver. And here's Washington. Here's Caver to the wing on the left. Here's Morant. Hardaway grabs the board. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Pass to Strother. From behind the arc. Kicks it out to MP. And there's the screen. To the inside. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Morant. 13 points in the game. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Jones, he's checked in for the Warriors. And so Washington nails both of them. 1:37 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Farmer. He's scoreless. MP scanning the floor. Grizzlies with the rebound. Washington's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Levens. Hardaway against Eason. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Tries it from 16. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 6 points.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Hardaway up top, defended by Eason. Jones, the pass to Harper. It's rebounded by Memphis. Washington's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out left to the wing. Here's Levens. Washington up top. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. Tipped. And the Warriors pushing it up now. MP with it. He's picked up by Eason. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. It's not going to go for him. MP outside. Elbow shot on the way. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we conclude the 3rd, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The Warriors on top, running away with it. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter when we return. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Move it to the next guy, drive and kick, let it come out in the wash, all right?
Steve Kerr asking his team to And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long.
Developing our player evaluations on a whole new level now.
The point is, keep an extra eye on them, and also introduce yourself. You can make fries from scratch?
Once in a while. It takes some time. It is so much quicker when it's frozen.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm not that great with cutting dice.
I feel that. Especially there he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Portland Trail Blazers. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Cade Cunningham.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Henderson and Sharp are the guards. Then it's Porter. Then there's Donovan Clingan. And it's Chapman in at the 4. And for Golden State, they've got McDaniels. Drew is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Strawther in at the 2-guard spot. And it's the Warriors to start out. Nothing quite like a rivalry game. We all love them. Richard, how much extra attention do these games get from the players and the coaches?
Players won't say it to the media, but we know what's at stake. Since the schedule was released, these games have been circled on the calendar by both teams.
McDaniels outside. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
McDaniels against Henderson. The kick out to Cunningham. Golden State moving the ball around. McDaniels outside. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by McDaniel.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Sharp. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Strawther. Cunningham outside. They set the screen. McDaniels on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. McDaniels got 5.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
Bounce pass from Sharp. Henderson, no one around him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Wembanyama with it. A 14-point game for him in the win against Memphis. Banked in off the glass. Wembanyama's got his second bucket.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Chapman. Now Henderson. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well. Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Back to Wembanyama. The kick out to Cunningham. And the Warriors, another 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Trailblazers trail by 10. And here's Sharp. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Basket counts.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Cunningham. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here is Porter. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. To the paint, here's Wembanyama. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Wembanyama's got 8.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Henderson finds Sharp. No good on the triple.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Pass to Drew. Here's Strother. Wembanyama, right side. Shoots from the high post. Again, Golden State.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Henderson. Still scoreless. Pass to Sharp. Off target with his three.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Wasted no time on that one. Cunningham's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Sharp, that's good. He has 5.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's McDaniel. He's got 5. Wembanyama, a screen. A shot by McDaniels, no good. And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. They trail by 14. Wembanyama passes to Cunningham. Here's Drew. Lets it go with a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists tonight. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Just a special offensive talent. We don't see guys like Cunningham come through the league that often.
Diaz checked in for Sharp. With the playoffs on the horizon, Richard, we're seeing some of the top teams rest their players a little bit.
Yeah, you want to prevent injury, but you also want your go-to guy to have some fresh legs. Limit their minutes now. It'll pay dividends in the postseason.
Now here's Henderson. Scoreless thus far. 6 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Chapman, that's good. Here's Cunningham. It's an 18-point game. Wembanyama, a screen on Henderson. Clinging with the steal. And now running up the court. Avdia pushing it up. Chapman, that's good. Chapman's got his second bucket of the night.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Cunningham with it. Clingan defending. Cunningham's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Henderson. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. A 3-ball. Kept alive. Avdia on the wing. Cunningham against Henderson. Here's Chapman. Off target from outside.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Porter with the steal. Here's Henderson, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's McDaniel. He's got 5. Back to Cunningham. Henderson pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Avdia, 11 points for him in that last game against New Orleans. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
The first one falls. We all hear about AI. in the workplace. And I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. Warriors leading by 12. Sabonis' screen on Avdia. Stolen by Avdia. And there's the whistle. That goes on Deni Avdia. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Salon. Here's Farmer. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Hardaway. 4 on the clock. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Avdia.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Here's Kolek. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Blazers getting the bucket. Here's Farmer. That's short off the rim.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Pass to Kolek. Here's Peterson. Defended by Sabonis. To the paint. And that one's good. Kolek.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Kuminga screen on Avdia. And Kuminga gets it to go on the assist from Hardaway. And the Warriors lead by 13. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Memphis was simply terrific. He ended up with 37 points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Following the three-pointer by MP.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Kuminga screen on Avdia. It's stolen. And now Portland on the break. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on MP.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Portland, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And the first one at the line is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Warriors leading by 13. Hardaway, no good. Here's Peterson, defended by Sabonis. Leaps for it. Sabonis with the steal. MP, that's for 2. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Deni Avdija, and it's Hayward in at the four-man position. Hardaway dishes to Kuminga. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And that's a great read out of the two-man game for MP.
Trailblazers trail by 15. Here's Kolek. Pass to Chapman. Here's Peterson. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by MP. Well, we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Drew. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And for Portland, they're shooting 41% for the game. Back to Avdija. Puts up a three. Peterson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's MP. He's coming off a 37-point game against Memphis. Fires top of the key. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Hardaway's got 8 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Peterson. And here we can check out the score for MP.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
First one falls for him. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Peterson. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
When Wemby is feeling himself, he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
Here's Kolek. Here's Chapman. And it's off from three-point range. A nice shot by MP. He's got 10.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Sharp. And that one, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And stolen by Sharp. Rob. Now here's Hardaway. 10 points for him. Here's Drew. Takes a three. Hayward grabs the board.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Palmer passes to Hardaway. Pass to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to MP. Clock at 6. Wembanyama, a screen on Hayward. A nice shot by MP.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Trailblazers trail by 17. To the inside, Peterson, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop, and hit him right when he needed to.
Wembanyama, right side. No good. That's just his first miss in 7 shots. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Inside. And Hayward with the stuff.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Hardaway. Pass to Drew. Back to MP. Down low. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
A quality find there by MP to take advantage of the defense's weakness.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Cunningham, he's checked in for Golden State. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
Now, here's Avdia. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. MP deciding where to go with it. Pass to Drew. Back to MP. For the three. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Continuing to add to his tally with that triple. Now his 3rd of the game.
The kick out to Porter. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Porter's got his 2nd basket of the night. Cunningham passes to MP. Back to Cunningham. On the wing, Jones. Wembanyama sets a screen for Jones. Wembanyama finds Jones. Wembanyama, no good. Trailblazers trail by 15. Pass to Chapman. There's the pick from outside the arc. It's hauled in by MP. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And this team is in the middle of an astonishing 28-game.
Oh, I see you, big fella.
Can you believe that?
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Oh. My goodness. That dunk from MP is usually what you see on the blacktop.
It's Porter outside. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8 Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. 2 points. That one goes.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. A different look now for Portland. Hayward's checked in, and Scoot Henderson subbed in for Avdia. Henderson outside. Here's Peterson, defended by Sabonis. Here's Peterson over Sabonis. Peterson misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Henderson, finished off the break. Henderson's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Porter, no luck.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Hardaway goes in.
a moment to check out Cade Cunningham here. This past month, he's really set himself apart. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down. Free throw good, MP.
By all accounts, one of the hardest workers in the league. MP is always looking to push himself to some next level.
And both free throws good for MP. Trailblazers trail by 20. Henderson passes to Peterson. Top of the key. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Hardaway. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
The kick out to Porter. Henderson passes to Peterson. Pass to Porter. Hayward dishes to Porter. Fires from way outside. Henderson, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's MP. Portland grabs the miss. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. Lobbed up there for McDaniels. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
1:51 left to play in the first half. Pass to Porter. Out left to the wing. Out to Henderson. And here's Sharp. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Sabonis sets the pick for MP. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
The Trailblazers shooting in this game 45%. Here's Sharp. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Wednesday, the Los Angeles Lakers will come into town. And then on Friday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit.
And for their matchup with Orlando, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Some changes for Golden State. Harper, he's checked in for Sabonis. And it's Johnson in for Cade Cunningham.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Warriors leading by 21. They set the pick. Hardaway kicks to Johnson. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Trailblazers shooting 45% in quarter number 2. And that one's good by Porter.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Harper with a screen on Sharp. Pass to Salon. Back to MP. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Stolen by McDaniels. MP with it. With 1 on the clock. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
MP getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Portland Trail Blazers.
Defensively, play like you care, that's all.
Well, there's also a talent gap, right? I mean, what can they do about that tonight?
I'm saying, show some backbone. This is embarrassing, Kenneth.
And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
Checking out the Trailblazers. A month left in the season. We still don't get to know where they land. Playoffs, play-in, or Cancun. A lot of options on the table.
Man, I know which they prefer, but it's going to take some good play down the stretch to get it done.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Here's Henderson. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Drew. Then it's Cunningham. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Strawther in at the 2. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Misses the 3. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Trailblazers. Pass to Chapman. Now here's Sharp. Buries it from three-point range. Sharp's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Trailblazers. McDaniels outside. Back to Cunningham. Stolen by Henderson. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Oh, the rejection by Wembanyama. Cunningham with it. Now Henderson defending. Pass to Drew. Cunningham on the wing. Guarded by Porter. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
How do you stop Wemby in the pick and roll? I don't know.
Henderson, bounce pass. Here's Sharp. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Hey, guys, just a little too nonchalant there. That's a couple turnovers here in the last few minutes, and those miscues can spell trouble.
Warriors leading by 20. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. That one drops for him. Cunningham's got 13.
Well, Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
It's Porter outside. Warriors with the rebound. Drew's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 6th assist on the night. Pass to Klingon. Back to Henderson. The kick out to Porter. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Drew.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Cunningham. Here's Drew. There's the pick. McDaniels outside. Bring in with the block. Here's Chapman. 11 points in the game. Henderson with the screen for Porter. Hits the three-point bomb. 14 points for him.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
McDaniels outside. Pass to Strawther. Cunningham against Henderson. Releases. Cunningham's shot is off. Trailblazers trail by 21. Sharp the pass to Porter. Count the basket. Porter's got 16 points.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Henderson against Cunningham. Here's Wembanyama. Porter with it. McDaniels picks him up. It's stolen by Cunningham. Clingan with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Porter. Pass to Sharp. Here's Chapman. 5 to shoot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Now Wembanyama. He's got 16. Cunningham's shot is off.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Outside Porter, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And they call an illegal screen here. The Trailblazers on offense. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Here's Henderson. The second chance effort. It's blocked. Here's Fleming. Defended by Sharp. And they'll get another chance. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Trailblazers trail by 16 with the step back. Porter passes to Chapman. And Jones over to help. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound.
Changes here for the Warriors. Salon's checked in. And MP subbed in for Jones. Abdias checked in for the Trailblazers. Hardaway against Porter. Pass to Salon. Hardaway kicks to Kuminga. Hardaway is screen on Avdia. And Kuminga gets it to go. Kuminga's got 8 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
The kick out to Porter. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
There's the unselfishness of MP, setting up his teammates nicely.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
They get it again. A nice shot by Clingan. Clingan's got his first points of the night.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
MP passes a funnel. Screen by MP. Pass to Fleming. 3 on the clock. Fires the 3. And it's Farmer missing. Trailblazers trail by 16. It's Henderson on the wing. 9 points in the game so far. They set the pick. From outside, off the mark.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Pass to Salon. Hardaway against Abdia. 20 feet out. Good on the jump shot. Hardaway's got 31.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Klingon finds Henderson. Outside, Avdia. From past the arc, nailed from three-point land.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Kuminga sends a screen for Hardaway. Pass to Salon. The three. And the three ball is good. And the Warriors lead by 18.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. But it's no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Yeah, that's the tenacity you have to have inside. MP knew it would be physical.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And both free throws good for MP.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Outside, Avdia. .102 left to play in the third. It's blocked.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Kuminga, screen on Hayward. Floats it up for Kuminga. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's Kolek. Pass to Peterson. Here's Avdia. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. MP outside. Kuminga, screen on Avdia. And it's blocked. Here's Peterson. He's got 8. Kolek. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
And here is MP. 1 second left. And so it's the Golden State Warriors cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Warriors leading by 22. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, they've got Porter, and it's Peterson in at the 5 spot. Pushing it up. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Sharp against MP. Some nice passing by Golden State. Floats it up for Wembanyama.
Does Wemby even need to jump to dunk? No. Must be nice.
Trailblazers shooting 43% from the field. They set the screen. Now, here's Sharp. Inside, here's Peterson, and the rejection by MP. Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, 1, hungrier, 2, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Drew, and it comes off the front of the rim. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Pass to Kolek. Driving in. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sharp. It's good.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
There's the screen. MP against Sharp. Ball stolen. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. Portland with the ball. .143 left here in the fourth quarter.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Sharp against Hardaway. With the drive and the dunk by MP.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And now racking up there, I can't believe I'm saying it, 71st victory of the season. Wow. Not something that happens often. What a ride it's been for this team.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Jones finds MP. Harper with a screen on Henderson. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Harper slams it in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Pass to Chapman. Henderson outside. And here's Sharp. The putback. Here's Porter. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Jones. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. Harper sets a pick for MP. Back to Harper. And Harper slams it in.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Sharp with it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you later.